From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, September 11th. Our first story comes from late last night, early this morning, when Lincoln Fire and Rescue were battling flames that broke out at a garage just before 1 a.m., just west of Highway 77 near Northwest 27th and West O. LFR tells us it took some time to get the fire under control, but they had no issues fighting it and there were no injuries. Residents of some nearby mobile homes lost power after the blaze caught some power lines and brought them down. LFR says the garage is likely a total loss. Your second story, Lincoln police have arrested a man accused of sexually abusing a teen for the last decade. 38-year-old Franwell Costello is facing a number of sexual abuse charges. 17-year-old girl spoke to police in April and told them Costello had been sexually assaulting her, quote, countless times since she was 7. Police later found at least one instance of this assault recorded on his phone. Costello is back in court next month. Your third story, a former Beatrice police officer living in Lincoln will be put on probation for 2 years after he put hidden cameras in a woman's house. 42-year-old Anthony Chessiano pled no contest to a misdemeanor stalking charge while 2 other charges were dropped. In March 2023, one found 3 cameras in her home and another one in her car. Chessiano was arrested in July of that year after Gage County deputies say footage showed him appearing to set up those cameras. Now, your fourth story. The union representing more than 8,000 state employees will begin contract negotiations with Governor Pillen later this month. Tuesday, they held a rally at the Capitol to gain support behind their proposal. The Nebraska Association of Public Employees, or NAPE, says the state continues to have a high vacancy rate for some of the state's most important jobs. They say making wages more competitive and improving leave benefits can attract new employees to fill those vacancies. And your fifth story. Today marks 23 years since 9/11, and the city of Lincoln will hold 2 different Patriot Day ceremonies. Starting at 8:30, Lincoln Fire and Rescue and other agencies will have their 9/11 remembrance event. Marks from city officials will be delivered following a moment of silence. Then at 10 a.m., another ceremony will be held at the Veterans Memorial Garden in Antelope Park. A wreath will be laid and names of the victims lost on that terrible day will be read. That is your Morning Pulse for this Wednesday. Here is a look at your 7-day as we go.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.